maybe one final thought from you. We'll close up for tonight and we'll figure out when round 2 happens and we'll go to it.
Yes, now keep in mind that everything we talked about is absolutely 100% the source of migration around the world. Why? The first reason, the most important reason people migrate is because they are hungry. Honestly, the economics are secondary. And I can tell you this from firsthand experience. On Friday, just 3 days ago, I came back from Guatemala from a 2-week tour. This is my 3rd trip this year alone. Last year, I traveled there 6 times. I go to the communities where a lot of the migrants are coming from. I gotta tell you, if you, Bob Ferguson, and all of the friends that listening and not listening to this conversation were in the same situation, you would do exactly the same. Now, the reason those communities are having to do that isn't because they want to leave those communities. There is no choice, and nobody just dies without a fight. They're just fighting for survival. We fail to understand that also the reason they are leaving their places is because the industrialized world first invaded their communities, migrated to their communities, migrated their extractive system to their communities, and dispossessed them of the fundamental resources that they were living on. And after extracting everything out of them, including their labor, paying them nothing, discarding them as nobodies, those folks end up in the conditions they are now, and then we blame them. Now that is, to me, I don't know what to call that, honestly. It is the most profound disgrace of the human mind, of the human spirit, of the reason we exist. It's just too many things to find a word to describe that. I don't have the language. That's what we're doing. We created it. And now we are punishing the victims again and again and again. And I just sit, with those communities every time I go and visit with them, and I just want to scream, honestly. Right now, as I bring those memories back, I just want to scream at everybody here and just say, what is it gonna take for the so-called developed world, intellectually enlightened world, privileged world to understand that these are not natural phenomena, that we created the conditions that now are pushing people to that edge. I've been there myself. I'm watching a lot of people there. They are not blaming anybody. They're just simply trying to survive, and they're trying to take actions that allows them to continue to live. They're not trying to migrate to the United States or to other places. They're just escaping the most brutal conditions that anybody in their position will also try to flee, guaranteed, 100%. Now, the ones that stay, a lot of them stay, and a lot of them are still trying to figure it out, and we owe it to them. In fact, we owe them so much. The world has extracted so much out of those communities that if they just paid back a slice of the wealth they have extracted from them, they will be just fine. That is the situation we are living today. That's the situation with migration. And all that we talked about has everything to do with those conditions, especially because people wait until they don't have food anymore. That's when they leave the community.
Right. Boy, makes it difficult to speak after that. There is a profound shame in that I think many of us feel.